Hey guys, it's Suzanne. Well, welcome again to my channel. So this is a continuation of the Happy Easter. At the end I had on that to be continued. So this is the second part of it. Listen to what I had to go through with this doll. Alright, so the dolls that I'm keeping. And these dolls are on the lower side of the silicone dolls that are out there. They are just so alike, they have to be twins. And that was not planned. That was just one of them fluky things. So I ended up having twins. Well, alright, and that's great and everything. And how I got little Miss Abby, you know, I just said, you know, someone else could give her, you know, just as much love as me. And I could sell her. And I could sell Andy. And put that money together with the dolls that I'm going to reborn. Put that all together, and by the end of the year, or maybe July or August or something, I'll have enough and I will get the higher end babies. It's the one I have my eye on. I really kind of feel guilty just saying that I want her, but I don't know, I think it's okay. It's just kind of a mixed emotion kind of a thing. So now you have these two and they're twins, basically. So I'm going to sell them. Alright, so little Miss Abby, I said to my girlfriend, because remember she's the one that got her because she was connected to a lady that this one was in storage and all that, and so that's how I got Abby there. And so I said, do you think that, you know, I'm being like too greedy or too, I don't know, am I like, because I shouldn't really want another doll, right? And she said, no, that's fine. And I had given her a lot of dolls and whatever, and the lady that had this doll, so my girlfriend did some nice things. You know how in the Bible it says, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing? Well, that verse means don't brag and don't be, telling just to brag and make yourself be boasting and all that. That's what that means. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. So I didn't say anything, but I sent more, and I compensated a little bit because it was a really good deal, and I wanted her to have a little bit more, so I actually sent some more stuff to her, and I'm not going to tell, because something about, like, you don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, and I don't want to be like I'm bragging, because I'm not. I'm just saying that I did send more, and my girlfriend also did a couple nice things. So she said, no, if you change your mind about, you know, the baby, and you want to trade or you want to buy or whatever, another baby, you know, I should do that, because that's what I do. I collect dolls and babies and make them, and that's kind of sort of my little hobby and stuff. So I said, well, that's true. You know, you think of it that way, that's true. So I decided to sell the two silicones together as twins. Well, that didn't work, so I split them up, and I said, well, they don't have to be twins. I just thought that they were twins. That's something, I thought. So, but they don't have to be. So I split them up. So, and they're not, you know, they're not sold. So I'm keeping this one, and I'll be keeping this one. So that's gonna be that. But I did put her on up for sale, and she was purchasing, and I had her in a beautiful outfit, which she doesn't have, if you notice. She actually had this on when I took her out of the box. She was wrapped in this. She had this on, and that's all. That's all she had on. I mean, there's something, this baby is just better off that I just keep her. Anyway, so let me just tell you, I did a really, really pretty box opening. I had one outfit in here. I had one outfit in there. I had one outfit in here. I had one outfit in here. One outfit in here. This stupid girl sent all this back in one outfit in here. Plus the one that she had on, and her pretty socks and her slippers and all that stuff. Okay, so I had her all dressed up real nice. Okay, she came back with this, which I didn't dress her in, and this. Well, at least she had clothes on this time, right? But not what I sent her in. So I added it up here. You can tell I'm upset, right? I'm trying not to be. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things. I had ribbon around and everything. There's no ribbon. She did not return the ribbon. She just sent this like this in the bottom of the box. So 6 outfits. So this she had on. Okay, so 1, that goes with that. 2, 3 is what she sent back. 3 outfits she sent back, and the one that I had her in, she did not send back, and that she sent her back in this instead. So, alright, so she buys her, and then she says, then she gets all mad afterwards. Well, first she writes, "Thank you for the nice box opening." Then the next day, she writes, "I'm sorry to do this, but I can't, she wants a refund. She doesn't want to keep the baby." And so let me just back up here a little bit. So when she bought this, I sent out a thing, "Thank you for purchasing, you know, Abby," and you know, it was a real nice little cordial message. Now, before she actually went through with the purchase, she messaged me, and she abbreviated. Now, I know the LOL and the LMAO and some of the be right back. I know some of the usual ones, but the abbreviations she put in the message to me, I didn't know. So I wrote back a message. I said, "I don't know what you're saying." So she gave me her email address. I sent her email, and I said, "Sorry," I said, "I didn't know the abbreviations." And she said she didn't want Facebook. She didn't want eBay to read it. So that's why she abbreviated stuff. I said, "Oh, all right. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what it was." She never did tell me. But anyway, I said, "Well, you know, ship the baby out in the morning." So in the morning I did. I shipped the baby out. And so then the next day she gets the baby, and she writes, "Thank you for the nice box opening." And then I just said, "You're welcome." And then the next day she writes, she can't keep the baby. She has to return the baby because I did not advertise it right. I was incorrect in how I advertised. And I should have printed this stuff up so I could read it to you. But anyway, I failed to tell about her flaws. And I'm sitting here going, she has no flaws other than she had a little shiny spot on her leg, which, let's see here. I think it was like right here. She had this little shiny spot, but all it needs is, it's not really anything. All she needs is some powder on there. It's not really a bad shiny spot. It's just she needs powder. So she complained about that spot on her leg and on her face. And I'm going, well, there wasn't anything on her face when she left here. What happened to her face? There, you know. Oh boy, thing quit again. So she wrote on the comments that it was the hairline. See the hairline. So right here is where they took a Sharpie and they marked it when they were rooting the hair. And I didn't consider that a flaw. I just considered that a marking when they marked the hair. Because, I mean, I use a pencil, but this person used, looks like ink or like Sharpie or something like that, because it doesn't come off. I mean, you can rub it all you want and it doesn't come off. So anyway, I didn't categorize that as a flaw, and I did not put that in the description. So that was one thing that she said, that I didn't sell the baby with a correct description of what she was. I said, okay, fine. You know, and she wanted a refund. I said, fine, you know. And so she said she was at work and she would get the baby out Saturday. And I just said, fine, all right, okay, I said. And I replied back, okay. So then the next email was her husband took the baby to the post office, and this was Friday. Well, Saturday post office is closed at noon, and the mailman had and I have to sign for it, and the mailman had the package in the car, because we're rural, we're in the country, so, and so I didn't get it until today, Monday, Monday. So anyway, so the whole thing is bothering me. I couldn't even sleep Saturday night. I was so upset Friday night because all the stuff that she was saying, like using that marker on the hairline, I don't know. I did, her hair is always like this. I actually, tell you the truth, forgot all about that mark. I see where they marked it, when they were rooting, but as far as her face, there is nothing wrong with her face. That a little matting powder and cornstarch is probably what she needs. So I don't see any flaws on her face. So she complained about the flaws on her face, and then the one on her leg that I showed you. And anyway, so that was the complaint: the leg and the face and the hairline. I said, oh, fine. This poor baby is just meant to stay with me, and I'm going to have to figure out a different route of how to make money without even trying. No, how to make money, paint more kits, I think. Instead of just painting 4 or 5 kits, I think I have to paint 15 kits or something. I don't know how many kits I have to paint to buy this other doll. But what I'm going to have to do is buy kits, paint the babies and sell them, and however long it takes me. So now I'm thinking, well, I'm definitely going to be working into next year on this, because this is going to be really hard to sell that many babies. So let me just get some cornstarch here. I like cornstarch. So the whole thing wasn't right. On Friday night, like I went to bed, Friday night into Saturday, I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't even sleep because this poor baby And this girl is complaining, and I never thought I would hear all these complaints and about her and everything. And I was upset because knowing, you know, what this doll had been through anyway. She was in storage and all that, and how she came and all that. And I thought, oh, you know, and I feel terrible, like I didn't even want her or something, which I did, but I wanted the other doll too. I wanted it's a big silicone baby is what it is, but, and it's a drinking wet, but it's big, it's like 12 pounds, but anyway, instead of selling my babies, which is what I started out to think to do, but I'm not gonna sell the 2 silicones. I'm keeping them. So I come up with yesterday, it was Easter, and it was kind of a quiet Easter around here, so not a whole lot going on. So I was thinking, why don't I just keep them and then just paint more kits and sell more babies, but keep these 2 silicones because this one has got a history of having bad luck and ending up in a box and everything else and sad and everything. But I mean, and she's fine now. She's in a home and I love her, but I just wanted to put the 2 babies together plus 1 more other baby and sell the 3 and then downsize the nursery and get the 1 big baby. So but you know what, I'm gonna just not sell her. I'm going to keep her, and I don't really see anything wrong with her face other than she's a little bit shiny now. I think the humidity, she's a little bit more shiny maybe than she was. I'm not sure, but so this girl even goes so far as, because I had told her that someone told me this was Babies by Lori. I don't know if it's Babies by Lori. I have no stupid idea if it's Babies by Mary, Nancy, or whatever. I don't even know. So I had mentioned that foolishly and telling the truth because that's what somebody said. And I shouldn't have done that because that was the other thing. The Babies by Lori person contacted me and said, this is not one of my babies. Well, you know, now I'm in trouble with that girl. She said not to say that because it's not her baby. And the other baby, the boy baby, is Ivita baby, which I know it's Ivita baby. So anyway, she says her babies are marked on the butt, and I don't see any marking on the butt. So this is not a Babies by Lori whatever thing because there's no marking there. And she claims that she always sends a COA with her babies. And I don't know if this one had one or not. I will say no because the lady didn't find any COA. So I'll say no. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know where she came from. She came from Mars, or I don't know where she came from, but she's going to stay here until something's right or whatever, and right now it's just right to keep her. So, but the girl kept her outfit. Do you believe it? Kept her outfit and the rest of the stuff that I didn't get back, and was stupid enough to send all these things that I wrapped and just put it in a, just smash it down like that. And then, and not send the clothes. She's a bad person. So here I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you know the karma thing? Never mind about don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Never mind about that. But the karma thing, when you do something like this to somebody, she's going to get something back tenfold. It might not be this year, next year. It might not be for 10 years. It might not be for a good long while, and it might be tomorrow. Who knows how that goes? But you know the karma thing, when you do unto others and all that stuff, and you do something dishonest that wasn't right just for yourself and stuff. And so I think that's why it says, you know, pray for those who trespass against you, because they're going to get it. You know, something isn't going to be right, and she'll probably have no clue. So let me just rewind back a little bit. So when she first bought the baby, and I'm getting her in a box and getting all ready, there was a message there about she's not too far from where I am, and had not be for the COVID-19, she would come get the baby. But then she sent a picture, and she said her husband told her she shouldn't go out of the house with her eye looking like that. And I looked at the picture. She had this big black eye, and so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, ouch, you know, what, she ran into something. Well, I don't think she ran into something now. Now I think there was a domestic or something. And I kind of feel bad because I see where she's got problems. And I can kind of, I'm older and stuff, and heard a lot of stories about stuff, and think, oh, that's what she's got a situation there. She probably bought the doll, probably, wasn't supposed to, and the husband probably got mad. I don't know. Anyway, I go now, next part. I go in and I see a message from her. She said she sent the doll and she wanted to put the tracking number in, but eBay won't let her put the tracking number in until I acknowledge to give her a refund. So, you know, and I said, I'll do it. You know, when I get on the computer, I'll do it. Well, so, all right, I did that. And I go and I look in my PayPal and everything, and I'm noticing it says underneath her name, where the payment is, it says on hold. And I'm thinking, what did she do? She went in there and she put a hold on the payment. I mean, I didn't even notice it the day of or anything. I noticed it, let's see, that would be Saturday. I noticed it Saturday that, and I'm thinking, was it the bank that's got a, you know, it's the transaction slow for some reason. And then I read further and it says a temporary hold. So then, and that was bothering me and bothering me and bothering me. And I'm like getting, you know, all stressed out because of it and everything. And then I'm thinking, you know what? Oh, this thing did it again. And I don't know where it left off. But anyway, right now I'm glad she's back home. I feel terrible for selling her, but I'm going to get over that. I just need a little time. But she's been through so much, this doll, that it's unbelievable. If you ever was to tell anybody about this, just that they never watched any of my videos or anything, but you just told them about this doll, they'd say, gee, you know, that's odd. But anyway, yeah, she's gonna stay. Even the pretty little, cute little onesie she had on is gone. That's gone too. I was just noticing because she didn't have a onesie on. All she had on was, where's the clothes? All she had on was these pants and this top. She didn't even have a onesie on. So that's gone. The onesie is gone. And I guess the cute little yellow dress is still, that's her dress. She wears that all the time. But, you know, these things and all the other stuff that I sent, that girl kept. But okay, so back to the Christian point of view, like what to do. So I decided I'm not going to do anything because I don't have to do anything. The karma thing, it will be done for me. I won't even know about it. I won't be able to say a negative word about it, speak a negative word about it. I won't be able to wish her ill or anything like that, which I would never do anyways. But that all will take care of itself. And unfortunately, I'll bet you that, you know, with this black eye business that she got, that black eye, there's problems there. And so this girl has problems. So, but I was the one that kind of got thrown into it. But it makes you sick and tired of eBay too. And then I buy a lot on eBay too. And it makes you sick and tired of eBay really, really quick. And I said, you know what? I'm going to give eBay a break. I'll just go over to Etsy or Amazon, and I'll buy that way. And then I'm just going to take a break. Because they don't, the customer's always right. So you don't want to get in trouble with eBay. Now, there was other ways to handle this. I could have not, there was no returns, you know, accepted. So I could have just said no returns, and I could have just done that. But I'm glad I didn't, because I got her back, and she doesn't have anything wrong with her. Silicone isn't 100% perfect anyway. Even on the higher end dolls, there's still little boo-boos. Oh, that's what she told me, that this was a boo-boo baby. I go, no, not exactly. I know what they are. No, not exactly. She's just... I see these dolls too, the Kensley sculpt. I see them, $1,250. And then you can order drink and wet system with them. And they do make them, but somebody's got the sculpt. Somebody bought the mold of that sculpt, that Kensley baby. And there two. One is Ivita and one is, I don't know. And then this one. So probably, if the worst case scenario would be this was an Ivita baby at one time. I don't see any marking that it belonged to anybody else. So I really don't know. And I actually, to tell you the truth, really don't care, because this is just going to be one of my lower, less expensive babies. But if I choose to sell her, like, you know, $500 or $400, I'm not going to go any lower than $300. But if I do choose to ever sell her, it won't be a higher end price either. So you're getting actually a silicone baby, full body silicone, anatomically correct and all that, and you're not spending $2,000 for it either. So I'm not going to worry about it for right now, until all this just kind of clears my head and I just get over with it. She's going to be fine over in the bassinet or wherever I'm going to put her, with her little brother Andy, and the two are back together again, and it's the happy ending. And she's fine. I don't see any problems. There's a little bit shiny here, but I don't know. I didn't really notice that before. It's just a little bit shiny here, but that's not a big flaw. It's just shiny. I mean, it's not peeling. It's just a little shine, but no. Remember when I pierced your ears? So anyway, I'm going to keep her, and oh, you can see the powder that I just put on her. But I'm going to keep her, and if I keep her forever, I keep her forever. If I decide to sell her, then I decide to sell her. So I am going to put something pretty on her because she's back home, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got her just a couple hours ago, and I went in to do the refund thing, and there's a process there. You know, first you have to get, they tell you right on there, eBay tells you, make sure you know, get your item and check it over before you issue refund. So there's no sense to argue with this girl about, you know, her keeping the clothes and all that. And there's no sense to even get into that, because I actually want to end this like right here, right now. So I go in on my computer to my eBay and everything to issue the refund, and it says I can't do it. And so I went into PayPal to see, like, you know, where she purchased the doll and the baby, and it said that the whole transaction is on hold. I can't do anything. They must be something is going on at the other end that I don't know what it is. So if it is that the payment never actually cleared in the first place, then I don't have to do a refund, and they take care of that, I guess. So, but it's just weird, and people are not honest. You got some really bad people. So, okay. So, she is going to be in her little sleeper because it's muggy today and 80, gonna be 80. And, oh, her pacifier. I just noticed her pacifier's gone. She kept her pacifier. Do you believe it? Is this girl crazy or something wrong with that girl? She kept her pacifier. It's just not here. And I didn't even notice it till just right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so she kept her pacifier too. Rotten people. Well, she won't be getting any blessings anytime soon. And she'll probably be getting another black eye. From, not me, from somebody else. But you can just see where that all is going and stuff. And her life must be like a roller coaster. Right? And you're home. And you're going to stay home. And you're not going anywhere. Until I change my mind. Which is not going to be anytime soon either. You are here to stay with your little brother. And I missed you while you were gone anyway. So I would look over where she's usually sleeping with her brother. And I go, it looks really strange. He's sleeping there all alone. And so, no, for now she's going to stay. And I'm just going to work really, really hard to pay extra amount of kits that would bring me the money that she would bring. And if I just do a couple dolls, that would take care of the money that she would bring anyway. So it's good, I think. It will be at the end, and I'm going to pray that the Lord pours out his blessing on me, that I've done the right thing the way the Lord would want me to do it, and I've handled it the right way, and my anger is not a problem. I don't have it because I know full well that this girl is in for it in another way that I don't even know. It's karma, baby. That's what it is. And I've seen karma in my life with other people so many times, and I go, yup, that's what it is. That's how it goes. So I already know she's in for it. So, but anyway, yeah. Hi, say hi. Say thank you for watching me. I'm back home again. I've had the time of my life. At least she has clothes on. That we're getting better here. We're making progress. So, okay, I just wanted to tell you, be careful. You never know who you're dealing with. Ask the Lord how he wants you to deal with those people, because they're crazy. I mean, nuts crazy. And they're stealers. They steal stuff from you and complain and lie. So, bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. Comment below what you think about all this. And aren't we all glad that Abby is home to stay, at least for now. So, okay, and her brother will be here, and those two are just meant to be side by side, and that's what we're going to do. Just keep them together. Okay, don't forget, subscribe, like, comment below, and thank you for watching, and may all your dreams and wishes come true. Bye for now.